Hey guys, today we're shooting in the studio. I'm here with Nicole. She's gonna be in front of the camera. And we're shooting on a new lens today. So this is the Tamron 70 to 180 2.8 G2, so the second version. I've had the original version for a few years now and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm keen to see how this one performs. We're gonna shoot a bunch of different outfits and we just have this plain white backdrop. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's jump into it. Turn a bit more towards me, yeah, like more of a front-on shot. Maybe like try to grab them down, yeah, like that. Yeah, that's cool. A bit too close on the zoom. So we're gonna chuck a flash on, Godox V1. And I'm gonna do sort of like a direct flash. So point it straight at Nicole. All right, so the ambient light's really strong. So I might actually dial the flash up a little bit and the aperture down. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Except we have like a bit of a shadow behind you, Nikki, so can you come forward a bit? Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, do that. Yeah, bring this elbow like closer to the camera. Yeah, that's cool. Try with the flash on this side. Yeah, that's really cool. Try a bit of a wider one. All right, so while Nikki's doing her TikTok, oh, you done?
I'm done.
Okay, cool. I just want to talk a bit about like the comparison size and weight between the two lenses. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Pretty similar, hey? Yeah. So they're pretty similar, to be honest. The new G2 version is a little bit heavier and a little bit fatter, but not by too much at all. And obviously the only real difference that they've made is that they've added the vibration compensation into this one, yeah. So, yeah, it's very similar. It's not really noticeable, the size and weight difference. Yeah, so they've got the same 67mm front filter thread as well. So if you're upgrading, no need to buy new filters. I'm just gonna grab a really quick test shot to test both lenses. Just gonna shoot it wide open and a really basic photo and then, yeah, just see how they compare. We'll do one at 70mm and then one at 180. Yep, and then stay there, Nikki. I'll just change lenses. Okay. All right. Yep. Cool. This is sick. It's actually really light. Yeah. It's a cool color, I like it. Maybe with your hands up to your face.
So first up, I want to say a massive thank you to Tamron for sending me out the 70-180 G2 to test out for a couple of weeks. Now, I have been using the original Tamron 70-180 2.8 for almost 2 years now, and the reason that I loved it so much is that it packs that same punch as a 70-200 2.8 without the massive weight and size of those lenses. However, Tamron have, in order to add that vibration control feature, made the lens a little bit bigger and a little bit heavier. And it is a pretty slight addition in weight. I think it's only 30 or 40 grams difference, and holding the two lenses in my hand, I could only just feel that the G2 was slightly heavier than the G1. And in terms of the size, it's not too much longer than the original, but it definitely is a little bit fatter. So I don't think that the G2 really sacrifices on the original selling points in this upgrade. As far as testing out gear, I'm not really much of a pixel peeper. I really only care if the lens is decently sharp, has fast and accurate autofocus, and the lens overall is durable. The G2 is just as sharp as the G1, if not a little bit better. The original version of the 70-180 was super sharp. I was actually very blown away with it when I first used it. And here in this 1:1 crop, you can really see how sharp this lens is wide open at 2.8. The focus was great. It snapped onto Nikki's face almost every time. There were a few shots out of the few hundred photos that I took that slightly missed focus, but overall it is pretty much exactly the same as I remember from the original 70-180, and has good autofocus speed and accuracy overall. Really no complaints here. Now, as far as the build goes, the durability of the lens, I found that it is a little bit plasticky, and probably the main drawback of the 70-180 G2, but you can't really expect a full metal construction with internal zoom from a lens that has a goal to be lightweight, compact, and really budget friendly. Now, one issue that I will talk about that I had with the Generation 1 70-180 was that there was a little bit of dust getting under the front element, not on the front element itself, but actually underneath, and that usually happens because of the external zooming in and out. It's sucking things up into the glass elements. And while this has no effect on the image quality overall, it is something to think about. Now, having the new version of this lens for just a couple of weeks, it's kind of impossible to know whether that's going to be an issue on this new lens. However, I know that Tamron got a lot of feedback about that issue from the previous lens, and it would not surprise me at all if they have addressed this in the new version. Overall, this lens is very impressive. It's just a really great upgrade from the G1, adding that vibration control, even though I don't really rely on that as much, especially because I have the in-body stabilization inside my A7 IV. This just takes an already great lens to the next level, and I would definitely choose this over the G Master 70-200. As an ex-wedding photographer, I know all too well the pain of carting around a 70-200 2.8 like I did for years, and the added weight and size that adds to your bag. Especially if you're a travel photographer like me, I love being able to carry all of my gear with me as carry-on luggage and not have to check anything in, so keeping a lightweight, compact kit is one of my highest priorities. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to say a big thank you to Nikki for being in front of the camera, and also to Gerard for filming all the behind the scenes. I'll leave their links down below, as well as links to my preset pack if you like the way that I edit my images. So thanks once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.